What's up, brick builders? Today's build is frame. This is set number 65153334. Year it came out was 2024, age group 6 plus, and it's got a piece count of 40. Hello folks, Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Welcome to another build video, and I don't think we've ever done one of these before. It's a frame. It's a really cool little build. This was, what was it? As a make and take in various Lego brand stores, like Germany, Italy, France, Canada. Not England or anything like that though. But it's just those few places that this was kind of one of those make and take pick a brick wall things. So if this was a pick a brick wall build, there would be pretty cool pieces in here that I would love to have picked up while I was there, if I was there. if only. So yeah, and it's a nice little frame, makes up a nice little picture frame, and you can either put your little picture in there, or you could put a minifigure in there. Yep, you could put your favorite minifigure in this frame. Let's dive in and build it, shall we? Now then, there are some instructions, but they are like in the format of a video. And it's done by a YouTube channel called Brick Instructions fan site, so you can definitely pick up the instructions from there. And we're going to start off with our base plate. Now the base plate is a 6x8 base plate, so it's a nice decent sized base plate, and we're going to first of all we're going to put these 1x4 white bricks with these 4 studs on the front and 4 studs on the top, and we're just going to go right round the frame with that. So just going to go all the way around the frame with these bricks. So if you'd have had these in the pick a brick wall, these are very handy bricks to have, very handy indeed. So there's our box frame right there, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the ornate pieces at the top and the bottom, and then the left and right are a little bit different in design. So we're going to do 2 of each. So we're going to take a 1x6 white plate, and we got a 1x2 white plate that's going to go in the middle, and then we're just going to take this arch piece, which is a 1x4 arch piece, go over the top of the 1x2, leaving these 2 studs here, and for the top and bottom we're going to have these 1x1 curved bricks. Pop that there, and that one on that side there, like that. So you've got a pattern like that. And then we just go pop that on the top like so. So we're going to do the same thing again. So 1x6, I want a 1x2, I want the arch, and then I want the little curved bricks like that. These are also very handy as well. These bricks are also featured in the Space Shuttle Discovery. Loads of them for the cargo bay doors, just to make it look nicer. Right, so then we got the other side here that we're going to put these plates on there, and again we're going to be working with 1x6, and we're going to put the 1x2 the 1x2 in the middle again, and we want the arch. So it's the same as the top, except for we're changing the curved brick for a sloped brick like that, and you're going to have the slope going in towards the middle curve there. So we got this mini mounting on the end like so. So we're going to do another one of those. So 1x6, 1x2, the arch, and then 2 mini mountains. There we go. And then we just go pop that in the middle like that, leaving a stud at the top and a stud at the bottom. The stud at the top and stud at the bottom are for some more of these 1x1 curved bricks, just giving that nice little pattern on the side there, which is really cool. We'll pop that on there and that on there, and we're almost done. We're just going to tidy up the frame here with these studs, so we can get rid of those studs around the frame, and it's going to be some 1x6 white tiles. Along the top and along the sides. Now, it depends on which way you want to see this, as the top or the bottom. I'll show you in a minute. There's 1x2 on each side. Not a 1x6 this time. 1x2 on each side there, like that. Leaving those two studs, because those two studs are going to be for this plate special here with this rail on it. Now that's what's going to either, if you have it at the top, that's going to what's going to be what will stop your picture from falling out. However, if you turn it round at the bottom, you can put your minifigure just behind that rail plate like that. Push it back a bit, and you got a minifigure display. So use it for the bottom to keep your minifigure in. See, you can also push the legs into the studs a little bit more, or upside down, or the other way around, so that the picture doesn't fall out. Now we want a hanging hook, so we got our plate special here with the curve and the hole in the top there, so we're just going to pop that in. We're going to go one stud up, so we got one stud showing, see that, because we want that to go over this arch here, so that wherever you're going to hang it on will have clearance. I mean, you might be able to get away with it like that. Yeah, maybe, yeah. It looks a bit more tidier, to be honest. And then you're going to have these light aqua inverted curved 1x2 bricks, just to hold that plate in place like that. And there's your hanging hook, and there's your frame, and it's a nice little build. This is something that you can have up all the time, as opposed to, you know, like instead of seasonal or something that's going to get in the way or something like that. You could have this hanging up actually in your office, in your room, in your Lego room, even in your car. You could. There you go. That is the frame. Nice little make and take right there. I kind of like this. The parts that were involved in it are very, very cool, like the mini mountains, the curved bricks there, lots of arches, lots of tiles, nice big plate as well, which is really, really cool. And because like I say, if this was a pick a brick wall set, you would also have had access to the light aqua curved bricks, which I believe light aqua stuff is pretty rare anyway. You don't see that in very many sets, but there you go. Yay, folks! If you enjoyed the video, you want to see some more content like this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share amongst your friends, family, and anybody else who you think would be interested in this kind of content. Also, put your notifications on to all, so you don't miss a thing. Almost. I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Peace.